How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Marcade. I am your host, Mark. I'm accompanied, as always, by my co-host, Mojito. He's back there taking a nap. He had his face washed, poor little guy. We're playing Knee Deep Demo. Obviously, the demo of a full game at some point. My name is Marcade. Oh, here we go. We're jumping right in. No more wasting time. When I met Riley... Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. Ugh. When I met Riley for the first time, I felt heartstruck? I'm not sure, honestly. Whoops. First it was his looks, then his smile, and finally his passion for absolutely everything he touched. Honestly, I could go on and on listening all his good qualities forever. Another gay game, I'm pretty sure, by the way. Another gay game, dude, we're checking them off, bro. My last, another gay game. My last one, Just Kiss Him Already, is taking off, dude. I mean, we're at over 400 views already. I got like 40 likes, dude. I mean, we're on fire. So if you haven't seen it, I'm gonna put it up here. Anyways, hey kid. His hand suddenly lands on my back. I turn to see his wide toothy grin, the kind that screams, "Please punch me." He looks a little too pleased with himself. Marcade, oh, I gotta give him voices. He seems like a nice guy. Marcade, don't embarrass yourself. I know Riley's cute and all, but you just can't take your eyes off him for some reason. Oh wait. Who the fuck is who? All right, whatever, dude. We're gonna just fucking freeball some voices and hope they work out. I'm not. I look back at Riley. His blonde bangs fell to his eyes. Hey, Riley, do you think I can't take my eyes off of you? Riley's lips curve into the sweetest smile I've ever seen. I'm doomed. Maybe. I'm used to a Marcade, right? The professor talks a lot about you. I feel like you'll be my favorite student too. Wait, who the fuck is this guy? Before I can reply, Liam smirks and quietly backs away to where he stands, clearly satisfied with himself for orchestrating this. I feel like I'm just a joke for him, our professor. Oh shit. Your work says otherwise, Marcade. Let me warn you though, from now on, you're officially my enemy. I clearly know that what he said was only a joke, of course, but his smile is so calm, so serene that I find myself smiling right back. He then holds out something for me. An orange soda can? Got this from the vending machine. It's your favorite, right? How do you know? A little bird came by and told me. He shushed me with his finger before I could even... he fucking... He shushed me with his finger before I could even respond. Who does he think he is? A handsome, cute... Get it together, Marcade. Oh, it's been 4 months since that happened. Apparently, he's the one who just can't stop staring. Take that, Liam. We're both second years at Pebblestone College of the Arts, and while he isn't exactly known for being outgoing, Riley's reputation still stands out. Everyone knows him for his impeccable fashion sense, his artistic talent, and his chubby cheeks. His chubby cheeks? In my case, I'm definitely known for my talent in music and art, doing stupid things, being friendly and outgoing, academics. There's like not a video game section, dude. Like a fucking lazy guy who plays video games. It was college, so doing stupid things for sure, I guess, yeah. Our first interaction was when Liam set us up, so I can't really grasp why he's been so interested in me lately. Despite my pulling stupid and dangerous stunts, I'm not that relevant. Every time he talks to me, I'm feeling unsure of how to act. I trace my finger over my phone screen, waiting for the college Wi-Fi to load a page, the little blue dots circling the loading icon seemingly taking forever. Finally, the page loads and I feel a wave of relief, but then I see the banner. Welcome to the Superpower Lottery. It's bold and bright with pink and yellow letters that make me blink to adjust my vision. I've heard about this lottery for years and I even took part in the last one when I was 12. Nobody actually knows how it works, but the winner always ends up really well off, getting a superpower, what? A fortune and many more, as the page announced. What? Dude, I had no idea dude, I just saw sexy anime dudes and I fucking hit go. The most recent winner chose to remain anonymous, but the ones before them, they become a business genius, skyrocketing to become the richest person in the world. Before that, there was an actual Superman, and before him, a man who could order shadows at will. What? The cycle continues, each winner getting a better prize than the last. I click on apply. Do I have to? Apply. The Superpower Lottery happens every 10 years. Don't miss out on this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Do you agree with our terms of service? Yes. Congratulations, you have decided to enter the Superpower Lottery. You have successfully registered. Your chances at winning are 1 in a billion. Good luck. Fine, next. Well, it's worth a shot. I exhale slowly, feeling a mix of relief and curiosity. Why do I even bother? It's not like I'd get anything. Riley's voice breaks through the thoughts as I'm about to put my phone down. What do we have here? What are you doing now? Oh my God. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. I just wanted you to know what you were doing. That's all, I swear. He holds his hands up apologetically. Graphic design project. What am I gonna lie to him? Lottery. His eyebrows raise and he looks intrigued. Yeah, that one. Riley doesn't push further, but he doesn't leave either. Instead, he sits down next to me, resting his chin in his hand as he watches me with genuine curiosity. It's a superpower website thing, isn't it? I applied a few days ago, too. You must have been through a lot to know that. God, I don't need to go there so much just to see that ugly graphic design. Isn't it ending today? Riley laughing is one of the best views I've had in days. It sends shivers down my spine just by looking at him. Oh my God. I think so. Wouldn't you want kids to know if somehow won? I don't know. Something that would just help me stay awake during class. I can't help but notice how hesitantly he says it. Something in the back of my head's telling me he's lying. He loves this class. How strange. Oh, for me, I'd want to... What? Did I miss something? What the fuck? He loves this class. How strange. Oh, for me, I'd want to finish assignments without ever doing them. Like the ones in superhero comics. Making Riley happy. Fuck that, I want superpowers! I think I want something flashy, like in superhero comics. Flying would be cool, or maybe something like super strength. Fuck, I'm messing up the voices. Mine is deep. I'm fucking super strength, dude. Can't relate, but the way you say it sounds kind of cute. Haha. Riley usually sits a few seats away from me during this class. His blonde, fluffy hair falls into his eyes as he scribbles something in his notebook, usually a doodle. Right now, though, he looks at me with wide blue eyes, nodding his head to everything I say. Painting bored me too once. Oh, okay. Painting bored me too once. Huh? I've noticed how you haven't painted much, or actually you haven't made anything these days. Oh, don't worry about me. I still like painting. What made you think that? What made you think that? Fuck, dude, I'm messing up the voices. I'm ruining it. Why does he have so many dots in his hair? Whenever you come to class, you'll take notes on what the teacher is saying, open up Twitter, and then drift off into whatever you were thinking about. I've noticed how my greatest enemy is losing passion. A meditative silence sinks in the room. And what made you interested in painting again? I think I found a subject I was actually passionate about. I pause, wondering what that means as the professor enters the room, immediately snapping me away from the conversation. Clearly he means me, dude. I mean, I'd paint me. Okay, class, you know the little amount of time we have for our lectures? Lend all of your ears to me. Oh, Professor Elliot. Professor! Professor Elliot, the 50-year-old professor who loves teasing me and the rest of his students, but especially me, speaks in a steady voice. He opens a slide about curating art exhibitions, droning on about the projects we have to do for the end of the year and how much it will impact us. Some students take notes, others pick their noses, and a lot of them simply just fight to stay awake. This is worth 60% of your grade. I expect all of you to do your best. Now I'll be assigning partners, as I said. This was partner work and based on your group work with other artists, how all of you managed to divide roles. I'll be assessing how the two members of the team can either complement or destroy each other while working. Kyle, Anna, will be your pair. Next up, Liam, meet your partner, Nick. I flinch as he finally calls out my name. Mark, Hayden, Riley, I expect much from you both. Let's go! Riley shook my hand. Nice to meet you, partner. Let's work hard. Of course, I hope you do your part, unless you want to slack off and leave everything to me. Don't worry, Marcade, I won't. He gives a fake cough, dramatizing the whole thing. Unlike some others in this room. You two in the back, Riley, Marcade, whenever you're done, I hope you can show me the same enthusiasm for your project. Guess we're the stars of the show now. As I was saying, this project is worth 40% of your final grade. He pauses for the dramatic effect, letting the weight of his words sink in. A few groans ripple through the room. Riley and Mark, your topic is the symbolism of flowers in art and literature. This isn't bad at all. This sounds terrible. It'd be really interesting. For the rest of the time, me and Riley searched online resources and consulted the wise and mighty ChatGPT. Red roses often symbolize romance. Media and art usually portray red roses often in subjects involving passion, love, and affection. I believe that many may think they're common, but this could be integrated into our project in a way that would make people go, wow. Exactly. He grabs a red marker. Hold out the back of your left hand. I do as I'm told. He spins his pen, takes my hand, and grips it. On the back of my left hand, he fucking grips it. He draws a little rose. A quick one at that. Mark, stop it. But his artistic skill shows regardless. Its lines neat and consistent. The rose has a cute smiley face on it. Next to it are the words fighting. This is a red rose for you. I hope that whatever art block you had will disappear in this project. I'm sure it will give me motivation. Class is over, everybody. I grab my laptop in my bag, but I'm stopped by a tap on the back. Would you give me your number so that I could contact you for the project? Of course, sure. I hurriedly typed my number on his phone, one with a neon green casing and keychains of Moomin hanging out of it. What the fuck's a Moomin? Keychains of Moomin? What the fuck is a Moomin? Okay, I don't know, what is that? I've never seen this. What is this? What's a Moomin? It's like cow people? Like a moo man? Moomin? I mean, it's clearly some kind of like anime thing, but whatever, dude. You got the Moomin. Gotta go meet up a friend now. See you later. Gotta go meet up a friend now. See you later. After I gave the phone back, I quickly rushed out of the lecture hall without a second glance at anyone there. I thought my day wouldn't be interrupted anymore when Liam bumped into me. Who the fuck is... Okay, Liam. Hey, you never left class this late before. What kept you waiting? A single apology came out from his lips. He teased, knowing I immediately dip out once class ends. Riley just asked me for my number. That's odd. I thought he already knew your number. What? He tapped his chin as if to remember how. Ever since I introduced you both, I saw your name and number saved on his phone with heart emojis around it. I'm pretty sure I thought you two got along well. Well, I set y'all up, guys became besties. I'm pretty sure I thought y'all get along so much when I introduced y'all that you guys started to become besties. What the fuck is going on? I snorted at that. Definitely the wrong number and wrong name too. It's your number, right? Isn't it your full name, Marcade, too? I made myself remember it's because little old Elliot scolded me for about an hour after not knowing my partner's name. You either have bad eyesight or your memory's fucked up. I'm sure it's a coincidence. Make a quick escape, ignoring Liam's words, holding my head up high. Clearly, Liam's not an important character. We haven't even seen his face, so whatever, dude. Holding my head up high and skipping the campus cafe to get my daily dose of espresso and eventually Milo's nagging. Here we go! I open the door to Cafe Le Verre, which is just a few minutes walk away from my main building. The doorbell chimes and announcing my arrival. This used to be a minuscule place, but it's the only cafe place in campus that actually lets students stay. It grew up to be quite popular. Today's no exception. The shop filled with the brim with people either doing their projects or needing their daily dose of caffeine right before their afternoon classes start. After waiting in line for almost half an hour, I'm finally able to give the unimpressed look barista my order. Relieved even. She sighs right after looking at me, forcing a smile. May I take your order? Who the fuck is Milo? No, you may not. A familiar voice interrupted. Damn, fucking Milo's sexy. He's a little more, you know, less defined than Riley. A familiar voice interrupted. Milo strode over casually. His height and easygoing figure noticeable. Milo was the barista of Cafe Le Verre and happened to be my childhood best friend since we were, of course, a few months old. Our parents promptly forced us to hang out since they were best friends. It worked out because I'm still at the same university as him after all these years. Best friend when I was 4, Milo age 9, Milo age 14. I insisted on making Lillian my best friend that year as Milo accidentally broke my earphones. Age 18, Milo current age, still Milo? What the fuck is going on? There he is. Ah, he was sexier in the lower quality. Hey, Milo, still not done with the shift. I want double espresso, no sugar. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, no, you don't. I'm not letting you drink that every single walking moment. He shakes his head and nodded down with his little pony pen caramel latte. He has a pony pen! Okay. I'm sure that this goes for fraud. It's not fraud if you're getting it for free anyways. I can't remember the last time you had to pay here. After Milo hands me the caramel latte, I yank it away and stick my tongue out at him. I rethought my actions. I was getting this for free. Thanks, even though this isn't what I asked for. Grow up, Marcade. Just learn how to express gratitude and is running away again. Should I be worried, Marcade? You never rush when it's about me. I literally ran to get here. Uh-huh, totally. He draws the corner of his mouth, twitching like he's forcing himself not to... What? Not to what? Like he's forcing himself not to frown. You've been talking about Riley a lot. You know, was he the reason why I had to wait for so long? Just a project partner. He is cute. I mean, this dude clearly likes me, but do I know that he likes me? I'm clearly like a shy guy, so, you know, it's just a project partner. He's just my project partner. Just my project partner. Shoot back, taking a sip of the latte and annoyingly perfect as usual. Not that I'll admit it. Right, he peeled off his apron and tossed it onto the hook behind him. What the fuck? Stop, they're messing up, dude. They're putting the people's names when they're not doing stuff and they're not putting their names when they're talking. Come on. Anyway, my shift's over, let's go. Go where? I ask, frowning as he comes out from behind the counter. The park. He slips his hand into his hoodie pockets. That's not a hoodie, that is a cardigan. You've been stressing too much lately. A walk will do you good. And before you argue, I'm not taking no for an answer. He already holds the door open for me, so I sigh and follow him out. 15 minutes later, we're strolling through the green hollowed park. The late afternoon sun casts long shadows and a crisp breeze nips at my cheeks. I clutch my latte, its warmth seeping through my gloves, while Milo walks beside me, close enough that our arms almost brush. I miss this place. You literally work 2 minutes away from here. I raise an eyebrow. Not the same. He replies, nudging me gently. I mean, I miss those times back when we were kids. I'd love to forget about college, project deadlines, group projects, professors, all that stuff. Oh, and the blondie who's trying to take all of your attention? I snort. Okay. Why is he acting so emotional all of a sudden? What's gotten into him? Milo, you're being ridiculous. I see you every day. Yeah, but it's different now. You don't tell me everything that's going on in your life. Not anymore. Milo, what do you want me to say? Taps his fingers. Well, you could mention that little art block you went through. What? How do you even know about that? Relax. He stops walking abruptly and reaches into its pockets, pulling out a small crumpled photo. Look what I found the other day. The photo itself is pretty worn out, faded by the passage of time. I recognize it immediately. It's a picture of us as kids sitting on a blanket in this very same park. I was grinning, holding an already melting popsicle. Meanwhile, little Milo had other plans, holding a water balloon behind his back with that same mischievous glint in his eye I've gotten to know over the years. Oh, shit, I swallowed my spit. Oh my gosh, I remember this. You soaked me right after this was taken. And you screamed so loud you scared all the pigeons away. You were so mad. I thought you'd never talk to me again. I didn't. You bribed me with another popsicle. Guilty as charged. I remember using your allowance money for that though. We reach the bench by the pond and Milo sits down first, patting the spot next to him. I hesitate before joining him. He hands me the photo, his expression unusually soft. Milo's gaze lingers on me, his green eyes darkening slightly. Marcade, you've been so distracted lately. Your art, your classes, him. I just wanted to remind you that I'm still here, that I always will be. Milo, You don't have to say anything. He cuts in smoothly, his smile returning, but it doesn't quite reach his eyes. I just want you to take care of yourself and to remember that some people care more than others. For a moment, the air between us feels heavy. I glance away, my cheeks heating under his gaze. Thanks, Milo. You're like my personal therapist, you know that. He chuckles, leaning back against the bench. And you're like my full-time job, but I don't mind. I like keeping an eye on you. We walk to the park for a couple more minutes until the sun starts to go down. We've been strolling on the sidewalk for so long, and with very few people around, only the sun notifies us of the time. I check the watch on my wrist. I think it's time to go. Your roommate's not there, right? Want to crash at my place instead? I lean backward, clearly showing my refusal. After all the trouble you went through to give me such a roommate, I'm not just gonna pass. I'll be at my dorm. I like most people have my fair share of roommates. Most of the time I relied on Milo or some other friend to share a room together. I was known to be the chill but energetic type of roomie, someone they could have fun with. I like to think they were all decent people. When I asked the resident assistant about having a roommate during my first year in university, they claimed that I could have my own room as Milo had requested. However, this year with the dorms filled to the brim with freshmen, I was made to share my room with a guy named Anthony. And I'm pretty sure by now that he's the strangest one out of them all. He truly goes beyond the definition of a weirdo. He often disappears randomly for days. Matter of fact, he only ever shows up at the most random times. Ding ding. A familiar tune snaps me out of my train of thought. I'm currently sitting at home taking my well-deserved rest when suddenly I get a call. Speak of the devil, it's Anthony. I pick up the call. You never called me before. What's up with this sudden change? I hear the sound of wrestling and then a low murmur coming. Open the door, don't freak out. There are only a couple words, but somehow it still gets me utterly puzzled. Huh? Care to elaborate? Just do it, please. I carefully leave the comfort of our sofa, and stand in front of the door. I sigh, preparing myself for whatever Anthony has to tell me. I slowly opened it, only to hear someone running out of breath, huffing out air. What the fuck? What? The glove is, it's great. I noticed the blood in the glove. What is this fit? What is going on, bro? Dude, they love drawing anime dudes with like 8 million accessories, bro. His belt loops aren't even attached to the proper part of his pants. His fit is crazy. The hair is a complete mess. He's got tattoos, blood. It's one glove too. One glove. That's crazy. Anyways, back to the story. Thanks. Oh, thanks. I think he's gonna be like that. He's like like a deep, sullen, raspy man. I can't believe what my eyes are seeing. Crimson red liquid covers Anthony's whole frame, who just happens to be wearing a white suit. He notices me staring and wipes most of it out of suit, just enough for it to not drip down all over the floor. I inspect the man who stands in front of me, covered in blood, and to make it worse, I don't even know who it could belong to. Anthony, who now resembles a gangster, is washing the filthy floor with my knockoff Hello Kitty mop. He glanced up at me once. Again, his eyes lock into mine as he kneels down to clean one more spot. I'm sorry. Aha, you're being awfully polite today, Anthony. I shoot a smirk at Anthony as laughing ensues. I'm not even sure why I'm laughing. Is it the fact that this whole situation was hilarious to me? Or is it because of all the blood that started making me go hysterical? He throws himself on the, oh my God. He throws himself on the sofa, closing his eyes as he tries to have some rest. He would have stayed that way for the whole night. His body sprawled all over, but he felt as if he burned a hole in his clothes as I stared. He opens his eyes slowly at one time. Dog, you're getting blood on the couch, dude. One at a time, fluttering as the fluorescent dorm lights hit him like a flashbang. Marcade, I'm fine. He gestures to his suit, pointing at the red stains that he has yet to wash off. These aren't mine. Well, most of them. What do you mean, most of them? He makes a face that's supposed to make himself look sorry, but to me, he just looks even more pissed off. Relax, Marcade. It's nothing serious. Come on. You've seen me like this before. I cross my arms, looking directly at his eyes. I, being a little too investigative, had found out about his illegal activities right when we started living together. Personally, I thought it was great. I mean, now I wouldn't have to worry about our safety as he could protect us, both of us. That's what I believe he'd do. Besides, it's not like we don't get along. He's nice, and there's also the fact that he isn't loud at all. Are you hearing yourself? You literally just came back with injuries from God knows where. It's tomato sauce. I blink in disbelief. Did you really just say that, or were these all sleepless nights finally catching up to me? Tomato sauce. Tomato sauce. Whoops. It's from work. My colleague crashed into me and spilled it all over. He points vaguely at his shirt, acting as if he could explain why he looked like an extra from a low-budget action movie. I tried really hard to pretend that I haven't noticed how bad he was stuttering. I'm sorry, but I'm not that dumb. Anthony shrugs, kicking his feet up onto the coffee table. Apparently he was giving up on actually trying to explain himself to me. Oh gee, I wonder why. I frown, grabbing my stuff that's scattered on the sofa while Anthony continues to take up even more space. He shoots up a brow, glaring at me from where he lays. Why didn't you stay? Are you that scared of me? I'm afraid I may ask questions I don't want the answers to. Besides, I gotta study. God, it's not like you really just can't mind your business. You're suspicious, that's all. Go away. He attempts to close his eyes once again, but the way he talked to you didn't sit right with him at all. He sits up one more time, backing down on his own words. Marcade, wait. You can stay. Do whatever you want. I don't care. I leave the living room, ignoring Anthony's distant voice while I head to my room. I reminisce about how this place was when I first came. Originally, very cute room, dude. Mad stuffed animals, bro. There's a little teeny thing right here. Originally, it was a little too cramped for my taste, but I'd like to say that I did an outstanding job of transforming it into what I had always dreamed of having. I went from being just a dusty, abandoned closet to a fully decorated paradise. After all, this is where I'd be living for the next couple of years. I sure would have to make this feel like home. I sure would have to make this feel like home. I faced the bed that had seen me at my worst. My eyelids feel heavy just from looking at it. Fuck. I just want to lie on it and drift away to sleep. But I knew that wasn't an option. Not yet. What should I do now? Well, I said I had to fucking study 85 times, so apparently I'm gonna study. I wouldn't study, but that's what I have to do. I can't let myself go down like this, Marcade. Snap out of it. Pick up your books and study for fuck's sake. I settle on my desk, carefully flipping through the pages of my textbook. There weren't any tests scheduled yet, but you just can't be too calm with professors whose favorite part of this day is assigning surprise exams. My voice hangs low as I read the first line in the unit we were having in class earlier in the day. The interplay of light and shadow and Baroque art not only emphasizes... Yeah, fuck that. I scroll through social media. I really deserve a rest. 10 minutes won't hurt. I flump into my bed, promising myself that I wouldn't spend too much time on it. I turn on my phone and flick on the first app I see. Then I proceed to scroll mindlessly through multiple cat videos, much to my heart's content, which now that I think about it, I probably look like a maniac laughing at seemingly nothing. Time to take a nap. I'm wasting my time, apparently. I'm completely wasted. This day has left me completely exhausted. Hell, I feel as if any kind of remaining energy I held in my body just dissipated as soon as I entered the room. I limp as I make my way to my bed, promptly face planting into a pillow. I black out, letting myself sleep for at least an hour or two. The sun is finally set, everything around me slowly getting eaten up by darkness as I contemplate how the day has gone by. The overbearing silence of the growing night rudely interrupted by a peculiar sound. I promptly sit up, trying to find where it comes from exactly. Ding, ding, ding. It's my phone. Oh. A ding, 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 ding. That's okay. Why do I bother? I say to myself, glaring at the phone screen. I turn it off in an instant, laying back down on my bed. Ding, ding, ding. Really? Come on, I just want some sleep. I groan, hesitating to do anything. My back aches from all those sudden movements. This is what I get for not working out as much as I should, or at least That's what my mom would say if she saw me like this. Besides, what app can possibly make that much noise? I swear I haven't downloaded anything shady in a while. Huh, how strange, it was just an email. How strange, it was just an email. I definitely should toggle Gmail's notification off because what in the actual fuck was that? I mean, it's their fault for not letting me sleep. I focus my gaze on the screen one more time. It's flashing a pretty saturated pink. It seems as if it were designed by a 5th grader. Typical. I shut it off again, setting it into the table next to me. Dring, 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 dring. The mysterious email begins to repeat the same tune. It's almost ear grating up to this point. Why won't... Yeah, I'm just gonna use my normal voice. I'm not gonna... Why won't you shut up? I yell out in frustration, wanting to throw that damned phone at the nearest window. My eyes widen as I scroll down my unread emails. I eventually catch something, a small fragment of text highlighted by Gmail itself. I've won the lottery? I pitched myself on my cheek to test if I was dreaming, finally realizing that it was in fact real. Is it too good to be true? How the hell would I know? I really scoffed, reading through the text that had caused such a ruckus. Dear Marcade, you've been chosen as the lucky winner of the superpowered lottery. As per the rising use of the technology, this superpower will only be available to use on your phone. The download will start automatically once you open this email. Before using it, these are some important details to take note of. Power, heart's echo. Function, the ability to perceive who is so in love with you that they would consider murder for your sake. Also, it may give you a rundown of your target's stats. Superpower Lottery decided to come to a close once you joined, as we knew you were the one. We hope this email finds you well. If you have any inquiries or any questions, you may not call us. We're mysterious, just like that. Scam, scam, scam. The word blasted in all corners of my head, like I'd ever fall for something like that, like this. I've got common sense, you know? Plus, no one has ever confessed to me before. Who on earth would murder for my sake? That's ridiculous. My eyes wander aimlessly at my screen. The download will start automatically once you open this email. I mumble as my vision focuses. Fuck, fuck, fuck. What have I got myself into? Marcade, are you stupid? I quickly closed Gmail and agitatedly looked through every single page on my home screen. Heart Echo, the bright pink icon, stuck out like a sore thumb. Might as well check it out, I guess. Welcome, Marcade. Thanks for choosing Heart's Echo. Below is a list of those who would commit murder just for you, ranked from the most obsessed to sane. Milo's totally behind this, isn't he? That's the first thought that comes to my mind, trying to find a logically sound reason for this nonsense. Who else could it be? Mom? I don't think so. Could it be Liam? I tried coming up with anything at this point, my sanity slowly slipping away as I reconsider any possible culprits. Nah, not a chance. My mind keeps rambling for quite a while. It all feels so odd. Am I dreaming? No, I had already pinched myself. I scrambled to open Twitter frantically, looking up any accounts by the name of the Superpower Lottery. And there it is. This year's Superpower Lottery has finally come to a close. We extend a heartfelt thanks to everyone who willingly took part in such an event. Please make sure to check your email instructions have already been sent. Oh no, this can't be real. Who's unknown? Matter of fact, does this mean Milo has a crush on me? Is this why Riley's been staring at me all week? Anthony, well, I'm sure he'd do something like that, but why is he in last place? Isn't that the same guy who comes drenched in blood? I should stop thinking about this. I stay right in the same spot in my bed, sweat dripping down my chin. What could I have done in the past life to deserve this? I bury my face in plushies, shutting my eyes to finally drift to sleep. Pancakes. I'm almost slowly sitting up in my bed. Well, what time is it? I research for my phone, blinking slowly as my eyes readjust to the sunlight sleeping through my blinds. Marcade, wake up! You're late for class. I think. I made you pancakes. He yells out from the kitchen. I slap myself awake, and I run over, witnessing Anthony while he sits down to eat. Fucking sexy! I sit across from him to have breakfast as well, just like we've done for quite a while. I've taken the view of pancakes that stand right in front of me, and I've taken the view of him. The maple syrup making the pancakes shine as if they were from a commercial. My hand leaps to dig into the food. Fuck, I'm starting to drool. I need to act fast. My fork stabs a soft golden brown pile, taking a huge chunk out of it. I chew slowly, making sure to savor every last piece. I look back up at Anthony, who patiently nibbles on his food. So good. Last night's memory suddenly flooded into my brain. Oh right, I've won some kind of lottery. I had to make sure that whatever happened last night was actually true. I was determined to do anything necessary to prove it. I locked my gaze with his before putting another huge chunk of pancakes in my mouth. Hey Anthony, let's say I hypothetically get hurt. What would you do? Anthony pauses mid-bite, his fork hovering in the air as his dark eyes shoot up to meet my unnerving gaze, his expression almost unreadable for a couple of seconds. And to my own surprise, he just smiles. The corner of his mouth twitched at my words. Is he enjoying this? It depends. What are you talking about? Let me think. Physical? Emotional? Someone saying your outfit's fugly? My shoulders tense up at his response. I awkwardly chuckled, trying to play off what I said as a joke. You know, silly question. I don't like violence, but if it happened, I'd make sure they regret it. I'm sure it'll never happen though. right, Marcade? I see the room slowly close in on me. Breathing becomes more of a struggle as the seconds pass. I feel the air running out of my lungs as if I were choking. I manage to cough out an anxious chuckle, my fingers gripping the tablecloth. It's good to know that I've got someone by my side. Don't worry about it. Marcade, is anyone giving you problems? No, nothing like that, Anthony. His expression leaves no room for doubt. Anthony, clearly concerned about me, and the way he looks at me while we're eating shows me that perfectly. Tell me if anything happens. I'll deal with it. Yeah. Later that morning, I meet up with Riley in the art studio. The sunlight filters through the tall windows, bathing the room in soft light. He's already there, sleeves rolled up, sketching on a large canvas. His golden hair catches the light, giving him an almost ethereal glow. Hey, you made it. He doesn't look nervous. He doesn't look up. He doesn't look up, a small smile playing on his lips. I set my bag down, suddenly nervous. Yeah, sorry I'm late. Riley looks up then, his sharp blue eyes locking onto mine. You're not late. I just like being early. He gestures to the seat beside him, and I hesitate before sitting. So flowers, huh? I'm guessing you haven't had time to think much about our project yet. I have, sort of, just not a lot. Riley's laughed softly, the sound surprisingly warm. Don't worry, we'll figure it out. We work in silence for a while, but I can't stop sneaking glances at him. He looks so focused, so confident in what he's doing. I, on the other hand, feel completely out of my depth. After a while, Riley breaks the silence. You okay? You seem distracted. We spend the rest of the afternoon researching symbolism in flowers, and Riley's enthusiasm is contagious. He has found this way of looking at art that makes even the simplest details feel profound. You know, you remind me of this flower. He blinks. What? I shrug, a soft smile on my lips. Strong, vibrant, and hard to ignore. His cheeks heat up and he quickly looks away. You really think so? I do. My voice is quiet but certain. When the session finally ends, Riley reaches into his bag and pulls out a small notebook. Here, take this. It's just got some notes and sketches I made for our project. Maybe it'll help if you get stuck. The day passes in a blur. My class is offering little distraction from the chaos spinning in my head. By the time I returned to my dorm that evening, I was exhausted but still restless. My phone buzzes with a call from Milo. I hurriedly pick it up. Park again? You seem off lately. Sure, usual spot? Under the soft glow of the streetlights, Milo is already waiting on the bench. When I arrive, he has a cup of coffee in one hand and his usual lopsided grin on his face. You look like you haven't slept. His tone is teasing, but his eyes are full of concern. Thanks, just what I need to hear. He chuckles, but the humor quickly fades. Seriously, Marcade, what's going on? You've been distant. I glance at him, my heart sinking. Milo has always been able to read me too well, and now with the app's results fresh in my mind, I feel like I'm walking a tightrope. How am I supposed to act normal when he's literally ranked at the top of a list of people willing to kill for me? I've just been stressed about school. You know how it is. Milo studies me for a long time, then nods slowly. If you say so. The silence that follows is almost comfortable. Save for the nagging thoughts in my head, finally I blurt out. Milo, do you think it's weird to, I don't know, be willing to do extreme things for someone you care about? His brow furrows. What kind of extreme things are we talking about? I hesitate. Like fighting for them, protecting them, that sort of thing? Milo's expression softens and he leans forward, resting his elbows on his knees. I think if you care about someone enough, you do whatever it takes to keep them safe. That's not weird, that's just love. The word hangs in the air between us, heavy and unspoken for so long that it almost feels foreign. My chest tightens and I look away, staring at the darkened trees. Right. Love. Milo strains his gaze, still fixed on me. Marcade, is there something you're not telling me? I sigh and shake my head. It's nothing, just a lot on my mind. Okay. His voice is quiet, but his eyes tell me he doesn't believe me. I'm fucking these voices up, dude. I'm fucking them up. When I arrived home, I immediately looked through my notes, not on subjects I have to study, but about the 4 people listed in Heart's Echo. I cross off the unnamed person and try to focus on the others. Milo, my protective childhood friend. Riley, my shy project partner. Anthony, my closed-off roommate. 3 sexy-ass fucking dudes that all want to be with me, dude. How lucky am I? The name that intrigues me the most is fucking Yo. I mean, dude. Oh, what do you mean? The one that intrigues me the most? I don't know. I mean, obviously, I have a crush on Riley in the game, but me personally, which one intrigues me the most? I am curious of Anthony because what the fuck does this man do for a living? Milo's my childhood best friend. You know, classic fucking thing. This dude's the fucking obviously sexiest guy that's ever lived. But what does this guy do for a living? That's what I'm curious about. And also, in this order, hot to not hot. Boom, boom, boom. Anyways, I'm curious about Anthony, dude. About his job, though. So let's check it out. Let's see what he says. Thanks for playing the demo. Please wait for more updates. What? No! 3, 2, 1. What? No! What? I thought there was more! What do you mean? Oh, it fucking tricked me, dude. Oh. I swear it said there was like 15 endings. 2 endings? I didn't even get 1 ending. What the fuck? I didn't even get 1 ending. Maybe I had to choose one of the other people. Fucking yo. You fucking hold up. Maybe I have to choose a different person. Yeah, that's what I have to choose a different person. How do I just play normally? How do I just play? Where's play? Back. Knee deep, knee deep, knee deep. Fucking. Is there a skip feature? Skip. Okay. We're back. We're back. We're skipping though. I don't want to actively skip. Okay. Well, let's save real quick. Save there. Now let's go back. We'll choose Milo. Thank you. What do you mean? There's 1 ending. Oh, here we go. None of them. None of them is the move. None of them is the move. The night feels colder than usual. I shiver as I unlock my dorm room, stepping inside and letting the door click shut behind me. The space is dimly lit by the glow on my desk lamp. The unfinished secret sketches scattered across my desk, serving as a reminder of my own frustration. A sigh escapes me as I shrug off my coat. What does it say? It's been a long day. Is this gonna be the unknown? Then there's a knock, a familiar one. I hesitate before opening the door, already knowing who I'll find. Milo stands there, hands tucked in his pockets, an easy smile on his lips, but there's something off about it. Something's tight. His fucking butthole, dude? His abs? Like what? What do you what do you mean? Milo, what are you doing here? Wait, that was me. Sorry. Milo, what are you doing here? Thought I'd check on you. I told you I'm fine. Milo hums, stepping inside without waiting for an invitation. He moves like he belongs here. This isn't the first time he's let himself into my space. Yeah, you say that. He glances around my room, eyes trailing over my unfinished sketches, my books, the crumpled papers I've tossed aside. His expression is unreadable, but there's something calculating in the way his fingers tap against his leg. Milo, I just want to sleep. I appreciate you checking in, but I'm fine. You've been saying that a lot lately. He closes the door behind him. What's going on, dude? You're fine. You're busy. You're distracted. The weight of his gaze presses against me. His usual warmth gone, replaced by something colder. Too distracted to notice when people are looking out for you. I'm getting the voices fucked up. Who cares? My stomach twists. Milo. Do you ever think how much I do for you? His voice is quiet, controlled. I make time for you. I listen to you. I care about you more than anyone else ever will. But you... He tilts his head slightly, his eyes darkening. You will always find someone else to talk to. That's not... It is. He sighs, shaking his head as if he's disappointed in me. I hate seeing you waste your time on people who don't really care. Something about the way he says it makes my skin prickle. Milo, you're my best friend, but you're scaring me right now. For a moment, he just stares at me. Then he smiles, that familiar, easygoing smile, the one that usually puts me on ease. I'm sorry. He reaches into his coat, pulling out something small, a bottle. I brought us something. What? He sets it down on my desk, unscrewing the cap with practiced ease. I thought we could have one last drink together. My heart pounding against my ribs. Milo, what the hell is that? Relax, it'll just make things easier. Is this fool about to fucking kill us, dude? I swear to God, if that's the other ending is we fucking die, I'm gonna be pissed. Oh, he pours the liquid into 2 cups. His movement's calm, deliberate. The scent that fills the air is bitter, chemical, poison. He is poisoning us. Milo, what the fuck? No, I take a step back, but he grabs my wrist, not tight enough to hurt, just enough to keep me still. I told you, didn't I? His voice is barely above a whisper. Some people care more than others. He presses the cup into my hands, and I care more than anyone else ever will. The room feels smaller. The air feels thinner. My pulse is frantic, drumming it. Where the fuck was it, Anthony? Where's Anthony? Anthony, help! My pulse is a frantic drum in my ears as I look into his eyes, searching for some sign of the friend I've always known. Milo raises his cup, waiting for me to do the same. Drink, Marcade. Boom! Yo, what the fuck's up? I mean, kind of a huge spoiler. Milo's a fucking psycho. Clearly insane. I mean, you know, dude, we're gonna end it there, okay? Nothing crazy happened, except for the fact that I probably died. Kind of crazy, I guess. If you liked it and you want to see me play the full thing when it comes out, leave a like, please. I'm gonna make a crazy goal. 15 likes. If this thing gets 15 likes, I'll play the full game when it comes out. I mean, you know, it's good to have goals. 15 likes, that's the goal. 1-5, baby. That's probably backwards. No, it's right. 1-5. And if you liked it too, drop a comment. Tell me what you thought. Tell me what you think. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Peace out.